Hey, 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 it's your girl Paula Marie. Let me turn my volume up because my voice is still not the best. Alrighty. So we're going into a full week of like my voice just not being the best. So I'm going to keep this super short and sweet as I always try to. I hope that you're having an amazing October. Here in the DMV, our weather is like none other. Like it's warm, we're comfortable, like it's all the things, right? So wherever you are, so we're good. Like everybody should be getting all the sun. Like I've got the blinds closed, but yeah, it's nice out. So I'm going to the LL Cool J concert tonight. Um, I just bought my ticket. I couldn't find anyone that wanted to come with, and I am starting to think about and move on and acting on doing things by myself without my core group. And it doesn't mean any look, the sun came out as soon as I started talking about it. um, and that doesn't mean that my core group, I have to kick them to the curb or leave them to the side. It just means that I have to tap into my own fearlessness of doing things alone and being powerful in that way. So I wanted to step into that. There are a couple of things I'm doing by myself. LL Cool J, Queen Latifah, The Roots, Bone Thugs and Harmony is really who I want to see. Okay, it's gonna be a good concert, and I got a great ticket for like $100 and some, and I'm close to the stage, and it's gonna be a whole vibe. So, I don't know, maybe I'll meet somebody's son up in that joint. I don't know, but for my own self care, I have learned that I neglect the things that I want to do for the people around me, and I will do the things that they want to do, even if it's not something I really want to do. But I do put the effort first for them. And I can't expect everybody to act and move the way that I do. I can't expect everyone to just automatically like and love the things that I like because I'm a very eclectic girl and I have very diverse interests. And in order for me to step into who I'm becoming, that means I've got to take some steps to move forward and do things alone. And when I move alone, I have to stand in my power. And that's a little difficult to do when you're not used to it. So the only way to get used to something is to practice, practice, practice. So that's my thing. That's my thing that I'm doing on this Sunday. So taking care of myself on this Sunday, doing something for myself on this Sunday, making sure that I'm covered in this Sunday, and the things that are of interest in me and bring me joy. That's part of my self care this week. The second thing is I registered for a podcast convention that's right up the street in Baltimore, but ain't really up the street in Baltimore. So I booked my room, went ahead and reserved my ticket last week for the conference, booked my room today. So, like, I'm going to be there. I think there's one person I know that's going to be at that conference. I don't know anybody else. So stepping out and doing things that interest me, that are going to push me forward, and is going to elevate who I am mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially. I've got to step in this journey by myself because I realize that I'm moving and elevating at a rate that is different than that of the people that are my friends. So I have to make sure that I don't lump myself into the same box. I got to move different sometimes so that I can take care and cover myself, my goals, my legacy building, all those things, right? And then still come together with those people that are my friends when there's some commonalities that we all have interest in. So not kicking people to the curb, because I see a lot of posts about that, like, oh, if you're not on my journey, then you can't be on my friends list. And I'm like, well, y'all, it's, it's rough out here in these streets if that's what you're doing. Different people serve different things in your life. They elevate you and support you in different ways in your life. And even though I'm an entrepreneur, and even though I am a legacy builder, and even though I am a fast forward and always forward moving, it doesn't mean that I have to leave those that are not on that same grind to the side. It just means that we just do different activities together. And that's how I feel about it. And I don't have to feel no kind of way, but I'm a little nervous about going to this concert by myself. The conference, I'm fine. Like, I got a room, I got my computer, I got tons of stuff I'm gonna do while I'm at that beautiful hotel. So y'all know how I do with the content creation, but the concert, yeah. So I'm gonna go early and eat early because it's gonna be super packed in DC at the center, and yeah, we'll see. So let's get to some business. The first thing that I wanted to let you all know is that as we are inside of late fall, hitting holiday season, early winter, you're probably seeing a lot of sales, a lot of travel sales, right? So I need you to understand that planning and preparation are going to be your friend when it comes to traveling, which is why we're moving super, super early. My Capital, if you have a Capital One card, there's a $100 to $200 off your travel. Now, what does that mean? It means that not only are the fees dropping, but there's some incentives that the airlines are giving if you plan ahead. So, no, this week, was it this week? I think it was this week, maybe Monday or Tuesday, I got an alert. Set your alerts for the things that you're interested in. I set my alert for Aruba because I'm going to Aruba again in May. And when I first looked at Aruba a month ago, it was $558. And at the time, I just couldn't do it. I was planning a really big surprise for my son's birthday. I'd been traveling for the whole entire month. So I just did not have it at that time. So I was like, okay, in another week or two, I'll have it. So another week I looked, and it had jumped up like $200. So this is how quickly flights are elevating and moving, right? But I have another tracker that told me to wait. The flights will go down. And then about 8 o'clock in the morning, I got an alert on my phone that said that the price had dropped. When I looked at it, the price dropped to $448. So it was $100 less than the original price that I saw it for, which was still super low. I go to my Capital One to purchase it, and there's a sale. And but I don't care about the sale because 400 is a good deal, right? I'm just gonna book the thing. And then I went in to book it, and my Capital One applied $100 coupon because they're having a sale in the Capital One travel department. So I got the flight nonstop from DC to Aruba for $354, I think, right? And then I added the insurance because with Capital One's insurance, if there's any delays over 3 hours, like if they pushing your flight back over 3 hours, like you can reroute and get on any flight from any airline. So it's worth it for me the way the airlines are jumping. I wanted to tell you that story because I need you to just be easy when we're planning trips in advance. As long as you're planning a trip in advance, you got time. You can wait. When you're planning trips last minute, you don't have the capacity to wait. You just don't. So just be easy. Think about what you want to do in 2024 if you're not inside of our Curacao group that's going to our retreat in Curacao in 2024. And there's still space. Like there's like one or two people that are open to sharing their room. So what does that mean? It means you'll have your own bed. We're not gonna be in a room, honey. I'm gonna tell you right now. We just not gonna be in a room. So it doesn't matter, right? As long as you got a bed, you're good. So there are a couple of beds left. If you want to jump in there, let me know in the comments. But for those of you that are going to Curacao 2024, um, and those of you that are planning trips for 2024, I'm going to be holding a workshop that's going to help you to manage airfare costs and some tips and tricks on how to understand how to navigate your airfare. Because the trips may be the easy part, but then the airfare like sometimes double what you pay for the trip. So there's some hacks that I'm going to show you, and the link is going to be below in the description. So make sure you click on that. You can also go to the events page inside of the group and you can click on that. Alrighty, I hope this was helpful for you. I talked a little bit more than I wanted to, but anywho, have an amazing week, and I can't wait to see you in 10, 11 days. I'll see you in 11 days inside of the workshop where I walk you through the hack of how to have your travel become a lot more affordable. So no worries. Have an amazing day. Talk to you. Peace.